Well, Belfast is a coming-of-age film that's taken the world by storm, generating plenty of award show buzz.
Yes, and we are joined by one of the stars, actor Ciaran Hinds, to learn a little more about the movie. Good morning, sir. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Good morning there.
So, first
Hi.
of all, congratulations on the movie. It is getting, we mentioned it's getting a lot of award buzz. I find it interesting because you grew up in Belfast during the Troubles, as they call it, and this movie takes place in that. What was it like for you, having lived that, to now make this movie?
Those memories don't go away. I lived there, I was born in the mid-50s and I left in 73, and this film takes place in 1969, so that's when the Troubles broke out in August, and I was there for 4 years. And I was a teenager at the time, so at first it was kind of exciting, something was happening in the town, and then very quickly that changed and it became rather desperate and dangerous and quite horrible and rather evil. But when we see this through the eyes of a 9-year-old boy, it has a different slant, I think.
Ciaran, you play Pop in the movie, who is considerably older than you were when you were growing up in Belfast. How were you able to play this role and bring Kenneth Branagh's idea to life, playing a different generation than you would have been when you were there?
Well, what was interesting, Ken, when he cast us all, he didn't want us to do impersonations of his family, even though it was about his story, Ken's own story, and his family. And you can tell how much through the writing and the characters, how much he loved his grandparents and parents, how he idolized them. But he didn't want us to kind of approximate who they were in any physical manifestation. I think what he wanted to do was get the spirit and the soul of those people and their connection with each other and their relationships. And he created the ambience or the atmosphere for us to be able to connect with each other and create that. And I found, weirdly enough, myself being influenced by memories of my own father and my mother's father while playing the character of Pop. And so that made me think that Ken had really, while talking about his own family, had in a way captured the truth of something intrinsic about Belfast people.
We mentioned all the award buzz that this movie is getting. Do you let yourself stop and think about that? About what statues may come with it?
No, not really. I mean, of course, it's a thrill, and it's kind of humbling and gratifying to be in a position like that. But when Ken set up to make this story, it's a small story from a certain part of the world, quite removed from a big cosmopolitan city like Los Angeles or New York, and he just wanted to tell a story from his childhood. But what he has done at the same time is not just make a beautiful film that celebrates the people of Belfast and his family. He's connected to the kind of the humanity that's in every family and the need for kind of decency in desperate times. Because there's so much warmth in there, and there's also, it's very, very funny. So it's got all the mixtures of the vagaries of life. He's managed to stuff them all in there.
It also strikes me too, kind of how, despite everything that was going on in Northern Ireland at the time, how life still goes on, though. People still live their lives during all of that.
It certainly does, and it's like through the dark times, you always look for the light. And also it's beautiful the way it's seen through the eyes of a 9-year-old boy who's just fallen in love. So his heart's going pitter patter, pitter patter. There's all this madness happening around him, and he doesn't know where he is. He's kind of unbalanced. But he's, with Jude Hill, that beautiful young actor playing him, it's kind of a gift for everybody who watches it to see him at work.
What a wonderful story to tell. All right, well, we can catch this right now. It's on Amazon Prime. You can also catch it in theaters. Again, it's called Belfast. Ciaran, thank you so much for your time this morning, and can't wait to see the awards that come from this gem.
Okay. It's a pleasure talking to you.
You as well. Thank you.